Elden Ring Episode 0. I do Episode 0s every now and then because I like to show everything that kind of goes on, but if somebody was only interested in the gameplay and that kind of thing, then they're probably best going to Episode 1 is the idea. But this is going to be my thoughts on the game, a little bit about my history of Dark Souls, as well as just going through the settings and getting things set up and whatnot. But thank you to everybody that's coming out here on Twitch with us here. Lucerful was the first to the stream. Big thanks. I've got two special commands. One is !Elden Ring, where you can get a copy of the game from GameStop, so to speak. And then unboxing, which is going to give you to my unboxing YouTube video. If you're on YouTube or TikTok, it's just available on my Twitch, basically. But big exciting day for me today, no joke. And to start it off, the real OG of this of my channel and whatnot will notice that there's a difference, but maybe they can't put their finger on it. I have completely rearranged the room and I have an actual different angle here, and I think it looks really good. But there's something special for you guys that are here at the start of the stream, and I want to show this to you real quick. I have been hard at work setting up this.
Greetings, mortals! I'm Brimthen Barlow, and I have put about 3,000 hours into Dark Souls. That's right, I have absolutely no life whatsoever, and I just couldn't get away from a game. I've done basically everything there is on Dark Souls. Soul level 1 runs, bow only runs, and the like. And it's a very special moment for me to be doing Elden Ring, because for those that haven't been around as long as others, Dark Souls Remastered and Dark Souls is basically the first game that really got me into the Souls universe. I played Demon Souls for the PlayStation 3 back in the day, but I didn't take it seriously. I was platinum hunting back in the day, and I really didn't give it its full glory, so to speak. Dark Souls was introduced to me by my good buddy The Lost, the Fabulous RBK. He goes by many names. And I just fell in love with it, man. I just really fell in love with it. I've said this a few times, but it's actually changed my life, because it's taught me to slow down and have patience in all other games. Like, if I'm playing other games and I start struggling, I just take a breath and go, all right, here we go. You know, I stopped getting tilted at games through Dark Souls. You know, I used to play Rainbow Six Siege, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, and a lot of competitive games, and that competitiveness really did make me a little bit toxic, I feel like, even though I have a few of my old friends that said I was always optimistic and whatnot. But what happened was Dark Souls slowed me down. It taught me to take obstacles and puzzles and work through them at a different pace than I was used to in other games. So I fell in love with it. I played it far too much. I've easily accounted for about probably 4,000 hours across every console, every version of the game. I have it for the Switch, the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 3, you know, the PC, the remastered editions for each one of those, just over and over and over. And what it was the revitalization of PvP for each one of those, because I would go in and I would be in a new group of online players, because the game would have PvPers that from throughout the ages that were, you know, veterans of the game already. So it was very normal, you know, meta style PvP that you would find. And then it gets to be less and less people searching for PvP. And then, you know, the remaster would come out and that would revitalize the PvP, or the Switch would come out, and for the first like month or two, the PvP was back in the way that it should. So it's one of those things. And then I played Dark Souls 2, but I got a brain thing that keeps me from like remembering very well. I didn't play as much Dark Souls 2. I don't even think I beat Dark Souls 2. I'm fairly certain I beat Dark Souls 3. I have a lot more memories from Dark Souls 3 because I think I've played it a few times. But I've played a lot of Bloodborne, I've played a lot of Demon Souls, and I've played, God, almost easily almost 4,000, 3,000 hours of Dark Souls 1. So, and we recently had a sponsorship with GameStop for Elden Ring. I got this really cool chest. I have an unboxing video for that on my YouTube, which is really cool. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get right into the Elden Ring stuff. So this is episode 0. I'm going to do some of the settings and figuring out if everything's going to be good for us. And then we'll do episode 1 with starting the game and however it is after selecting your class.
Did that look good? That's the real question, because I really don't know, because I can't really see it from here. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that looked okay at the very, very, very least. All right. There's my desktop. And we will go right into it still not being released even after 10 minutes. What? What? Still not released? What do you mean? When's it gonna release for me then? Anyway, I'm excited to get started in this because another big portion of this game for me is gonna be watching other people play the game, because it was that way for Dark Souls as well. So for me to be able to like get in here and try to like kill out as much of the game as I can, kind of in a way, is gonna be really good, because I want to get to where I can start watching other people play the game too. Because the next part of this is I am super blind to the game right now. I've seen the teaser and I've watched like little bitty clips of some of the games. I haven't seen hardly anything of this game. I haven't watched gameplay trailers. I haven't watched any other streamers play it. I literally watched the teaser, which didn't even have like much of the graphics or anything. I've seen like maybe 5 screenshots and like maybe a grand total of 15 seconds worth of gameplay. So I know that it's open world and that it's a Souls game, and it was made by George R.R. Martin lore-wise, and that it's going to be awesome. And I've heard really good praise on the game so far. So, let's get into settings and stuff for this episode 0. So I've got Elden Ring, the OST, and an adventure guide. Neat. I will be using a controller. That is for sure. I do that with all Souls games. They may have made this game better for keyboard and mouse, but I'm so used to playing with the controller that I'm going to stick with it. It's one of the only video games on the planet that I would ever really do that with. So, all right, here we go. I am tremendously excited right now. I am genuinely like, and here's another thing. This whole stream is all going to be genuine reactions. Like I am not overselling it. I'm not putting on a face. I'm not doing any of that. This is me literally just playing the game, like for the most part, and talking to you guys and hanging out and everything. I want to experience this game. My controller's not working yet. There it goes. Now it's going. I want to get out of this music as soon as I can, because I don't want to get copyrighted at all if I can. Welcome to Elden Ring. That's perfect. Uh-oh. All right, let's get into system. Let's go to... Where's music going to be at here for us? Here we go, music. I'm going to drop that down to 1. That way I can lightly hear it at bare minimum. But y'all don't have any audio right now, and I want to know why. So that's important. Let me fix that. This is why we have episode 0, so that I can get everything figured out. Maybe WDM will work good for this one. Still, there it goes. It's still pushing pretty loud right there, it looks like. Go here. It's taken me 40 minutes to unbox it. Think my hard drive is faulty. Try everything to fix it. Nothing works. I don't know on that one. Luckily, we didn't have those kind of issues. Auto. We'll leave it on auto. All right. Let's see what settings we got working with right here. Toggle auto lock on. I'm gonna say no to that. Auto target. Automatically target enemy when attacking with no lock. Set auto lock to new targets when former targets die. No, I want to do all that on my own, just like older games. Manual attack aiming allows for manual control of aiming of large weapons when locked on. Oh, that is so cool! You used to have to turn off you used to have to unlock on so that you could do a special attack or whatever with your larger weapons. That is so cool that they've given that as an option. That makes that's very interesting to me. I'm glad to see that. Normal camera speed, let's go up by 1. Wall recovery, sure. Display blood on, subtitles on. HUD automatically disappearing, sure, why not? HDR, yeah, we'll turn on HDR. Adjust brightness. Adjust brightness until the image on the right is barely visible. I'm thinking a 6. At least for my monitor. Device for on-screen prompts, gamepad. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Gamepad will be fine. Master volume 10. Sound effects and voice. We'll just drop that down by 1 to mess with the music a little more. Crossplay, not messing with any of that. Cross-region play, okay. Seems normal. Key bindings, mouse sensitivity. Screen mode, here's where we need to get our yes, always check your settings, because we weren't in 1440p there for a second. Oh, you can't do HDR with... It turned off HDR mode. Okay, I turned it back on. Okay. Full screen, auto detect best rendering settings. Turn that off, because I'm going to go through mine. We want max. Absolute, true, maximum, max everything. I want it all. I want everything max, man. Max. That's all I want. Alright, I guess it's time to get started on it. Let's do it. I think it looks about like it should. Oh, it's gonna run me through the camera settings again. So be it. I'm almost home, and then I'll actually be able to hear you. Woohoo. Again, I literally have no idea about this game. I genuinely know nothing. I don't know anything about these character classes. I know basically nothing right now, except for my hours in Dark Souls and the little bit of a teaser trailer that I saw. Okay, so we got Vagabond, we got Warrior, we got Hero, we got Bandit, we got Astrologer, we got Prophet, we got Samurai, we got Prisoner, we got Confessor, and we got Wretch. I feel like that's a few more than other games, but I might be wrong. Okay, so basically Wretch, Confessor looks like what Sir Baldus will be running when he does his stream. We got a Prisoner who looks like he has a two-handed sword and maybe some magic. Okay, can I push a button? Let's see. Y lets me show status. Okay, we got some stats. Nice. An explanation. Can I see the items that they give me? Nope. Okay, so let's learn about the levels for a second here, okay? Level up using ruins. Okay, so that's interesting to me. Vigor contributes to health, also does fire resistance and immunity. So vigor is straight up health. Mind is going to be our focus points. Endurance is going to be stamina, robustness, how heavy your equipment can be. Oh, endurance is going to be stamina and equip load. Interesting. Heavy armaments also boosts attack power with strength scaling and affects your physical defense. That's interesting. Required to wield advanced armaments Also boosts your attack parry with dexterity. Reduces casting time, so that's back. Dexterity reduces casting time of spells. Softens fall damage, makes it harder to be knocked off your horse. That's interesting. Intelligence boosts magic. Glintstone sorceries. Intelligence and improves magic resistance. Sacred incantations also boost magic power. Arcane. Governing discovery also affects holy defense, vitality, and certain sorceries and incantations. So we have intelligence, faith, and arcane now. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so let's look at these stats for just a second here and see what we're going for. They don't have a knight. They have Vagabond, who looks like it's a knight but with like leather or whatever. Who's the highest level character here? Looks like level 10 Confessor. Okay, who's the lowest? Probably Wretch. Wretch is level 1. So your soul level 1 is going to be with the Wretch. Neat. Okay. All right, who has the highest endurance? Let's look at that first, because endurance matters to me in all the other games. 13 on the Samurai. Samurai looks like it's got a two-handed katana as well as a bow, as well as some fire arrows. Axe and shield's always dope. Starting with a 16 in strength is pretty nice. Low magic stats, but endurance is good, strength is good, dexterity is good. Comes with a halberd. Okay. Has there been a halberd since Demon Souls? I've got to go Vagabond for the halberd, right? Vigor, endurance, strength, dex. I've got to go for the halberd on the Vagabond. We got to go with it. Like, I got to go with the halberd. They given me a halberd at the start of the game, bruh. Like, I am the halberd man. Let's go. What is the profit? Looks like it's got like, oh, that must be like a chime or something. I'm just looking at some of the other items that comes with it. He comes with a wand and what looks like a claymore. It looks like this would be a good build for, say, like a magic claymore build, maybe. Okay, that's enough. I've got my choice because I want the halberd man. I will always go for halberds if I have it. A or B? I'm guessing B, female. Okay, so A. Body type A. Let's go for mature. I like that. Origin, Vagabond, Keepsake. Oh no. Now we're into the Keepsake stuff. Let's call this Brimthen. Medallion that increases HP. Lands between ruin. The gold of grace shines in the eyes of the people of the lands between. Used to gain many ruins. Ruins must be like souls, because if that must be like a souls thing, I'm thinking. Because that gaining many ruins, and ruins being what is used to level up. I feel like that's what that is. I don't know though. Golden seed washed ashore from the lands between, said to reinforce sacred flasks. Okay, I probably will go with golden seed to get more flasks. Ashes are said to hold spirits within. Spirits, not souls? Like, I don't know what to expect from this at this point. Cracked pot contained for certain throwing items. Okay, so like explosive thing. 2 stone keys shaped like swords. Break the seal on imp statues, but can only be used once. Okay, so this is like the Pharaoh's Lockstones mechanic, I'm guessing. Said to originate from the demigod something. 5 sacred branches charged with beguiling power. Must be a buff. Boiled prawn. Boost physical damage negation. 5 boiled prawns. Interesting. The crazed likeness of a noble whose eyes have been gouged out. Attracts enemies. Okay, so throw it, attract enemies. Got it. I'm thinking golden seed. If it reinforces my flask at all, that is more than valuable enough to me. I'll just take a base template, which is fine. Oh, I like those. Huh, that's dope. What else do we got here? Nightfall. You know, this is actually going to be... Oh, actually, I kind of like this one. Newman's supposed descendants of another world, long lived but seldom born. Huh. Nightfall. I'll have to read some of this later down the line, but I think I'm going to go with loner. Face found among a proud and selective tribe of folk, well versed in ancient legends and hearsay alike. That sounds like me. I like that. Let's go for it. I am a loner vagabond of mature age named Brimthen, and I think that's 100% blocking shield, so I'm happy with that as well. Let's go. I think I did good on picking. No idea if any of that's good or what. Here we go. Cutscene time. That's it for episode 0. If you guys were hanging out for episode 0 and looking at what settings I use and that kind of stuff, I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. On to episode 1.